Hey, what's up, friends? What's up, my people? How you all doing? I do hope that you're doing okay. Um, Today I have a message for all our beautiful, lovely mothers out there in the world doing an incredible job, spectacular job, raising our children, raising the future generation of the world. Tell ya, to be a parent is not an easy job at all. But please, my sisters, um, I don't know if you are divorced or if you are separated or if you are still married. But if you are divorced and separated, there are certain behavior you cannot do in the front of the children. Okay? One of them being that you cannot disrespect their father, that is your ex, in the front of the children. You cannot condescend, you cannot disrespect or insult them or humiliate them in the front of those children. Please don't do that. It hurts those children. Remember, no matter how bad, no matter how terrible your relationship with their father is, he is still their father. Please let these children find out by themselves who their father is. It is not in your position to brainwash them. Please stop. Again, you cannot talk about what has happened between you and your ex, your differences with your ex. Whatever he did to you in the past, you cannot speak to the children about this. It is not their problem. They are not the police, they are not the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Keep your stories for someone else. But please don't drag the children in the middle of whatever, your relationship with their father is. This applies to the married sisters too. Don't do it. The third one, don't try to block the children from having relationship with the other parent. By the way, what I'm saying applies to both parents, whether mom or dad, because people are ugly. Doesn't matter, men or females, mom or dad. So this applies to everyone. Don't block the kids from visiting or having relationship with the other parent. They need both parents in their life during the stages of their development. Every parent have something to contribute in their development. One parent balances the other. You cannot stop them from interacting or having relationship with the other parents. That's a travesty. You are doing disservice to those children. So please let them grow up with the having the presence of their parents in their lives. After all, they are not dead. Please. That your ex might be nasty to you doesn't mean that they are nasty to their children. That they didn't treat you well doesn't mean that they don't treat their children well. So yeah, please don't. And again, also, it is the best interest of our children's development to be civil to each other. Okay? When it comes to children, wrap up your animosity and put it aside and do what you have to do. If you have to attend the graduation, okay, or whatever your kids are doing, or their sports games and everything, be there, both of you, because the marriage might be over, but both parents have a responsibility to raise a functional adult. And besides, you cannot tell kids that the other parents don't like them, or that the other parents abandon them, or they don't want to show up to visit them. Do you know what rejection does to the mind of a child? Okay? Even if the other parents is not showing up, for visitation, please don't try to facilitate it to something else. You can always tell your children, oh, maybe call them, or maybe they are busy, or maybe let's hope that they're going to show up the next week or something. Or you can even pick up a call to call the other parents to find out if they're okay. But just don't tell them, oh, now your dad or your mom don't show up. I told you they don't care about you. Please. This is catastrophic. So, because childhood depression is real, okay, and when the childhood depression is not caught, and the children grow into adulthood, with this sort of depression, it is dead on arrival. They're gonna have a problematic, troubled adulthood. And the last of my point is communication. Don't be telling your kids, tell your mother or tell your dad, pick up your goddamn phone and call them, call your spouse. I cannot understand why you cannot speak to someone that you're married. Okay? The children are not your instant messenger. Okay? So, call them on the phone and speak to them directly. When you use children as a tool of communication, this is when you are teaching them manipulation and lies, because kids are smart. They're going to take advantage of the situation, okay, to try to get the best they can get out of every parent.